Hitman is a new film directed by Richard Linklater starring Glen Powell. So today, let's see if this film is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. Professional killer Gary Johnson breaks protocol to help a desperate woman trying to flee an abusive husband and finds himself falling for her. Richard Linklater is one of my all-time favorite directors. His Before trilogy I absolutely love. I love just exploring human nature and connections along the way. And Hitman is a genre-bending film as it perfectly balances it being a comedy as well as a romance. Richard Linklater does not skip on the genuine connection between Glen Powell and Adria Arjona, and there is so much time carved out for this film to where you understand these characters and you see a really good chemistry between the two. Glen Powell is electrifying in here. He is a teacher, but starts to work with the police as being a hitman. The second that people give him the money, they are behind bars, but he takes on these different personalities and has different costumes for every single character, and you can tell that he has a blast with it. But what that needs is a different take on every single character we come across, every different version of Glen Powell in here, and he does a great job of trying to establish every single one and add some comedy within it. It's very short. Every single version is not a long part. It's very quick, but he does enough in each scene to make it really funny. I really did appreciate they gave us a handful of these scenes rather than just a couple here and there. You really got to see the humor in all of that. But that eventually leads to him meeting Adria Arjona's character and him immediately falling for her, and then it transitioning into this romance. You have a lot of steamy moments between the two, a lot of connections and romance. You feel the chemistry is really there, but what Richard Linklater does so well with that relationship is have a lot of softer scenes that allow for the conversations to flow naturally and add to that relationship and who they are. Like I said, he did it so well in Before Sunrise, Sunset, and Midnight, allowing for those relationships to develop naturally. And while this is not that trilogy at all, I did see glimpses of what he's known for in this movie and allowing for the characters to just connect over a conversation. And it brought back a lot of great memories of watching Richard Linklater films and what he does so well within his movies. But the movie starts to develop more of that relationship and looking more at her past and her abusive husband, eventually leading into a more deeper story for her and how far he will go to protect her. And that's where the genre just keeps on shifting and piling things on top of each other and just flows naturally to where you have your comedy, you have your action, you have your romance as well, and it all just comes together to create, honestly, one of the best films I have seen it this year. Glen Powell's performance, Adria Arjona performance as well, they are so good in here. The connection is very strong, the chemistry is there. All of the scenes between the two just feel really authentic and it just flows. But then you have that romance that I'm immediately connected to. And then you got some pretty cool scenes at the end. This is just an overall really outstanding film, electrifying, a lot of comedy in the beginning of the film as he takes on this hitman job and taking on different versions and trying to get people to give him the money so he can put them behind bars, and seeing how he's just so invested in all of that and how he goes to these extreme lengths to make everything believable. That was hilarious. Then you have those romance scenes that I thought were very lovely too. So Hitman, all around just a really good film, very surprising. I heard a lot of buzz about it at Sundance, I believe it was that it came out, but then just kind of building up that hype and Netflix acquiring this film. Richard Linklater is one of my all-time favorite directors, and so I had really high expectations for this film, and it did not fail. So before I give you my score for Hitman on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And in fact, to see where Hitman ranks amongst all of the other 2024 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Hitman a B+. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Hitman, the new Richard Linklater film. Have you guys seen it on Netflix? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up-and-coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.